All right, hello and welcome back to this week's Line Lap. Who do we have this week?
I'm Will Berenbrock, senior, and I'm a wrestler.
All right, so Will, you're a wrestler for us. Describe to the viewers at home your kind of wrestling career, your journey, how you've gotten to this point in your career.
I started in middle school, was not the greatest athlete at all. My 6th, 7th, and 8th grade year and freshman year, I went losing records, just not a good wrestler. And at one point I decided I wanted to change that, and I started putting in the work, and here I am, wrestling in high school.
All right, so early on in your wrestling career, you struggled a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? What kept you going forward to, to not just say, you know what, this isn't for me, I'm ready to move on?
It was just, I had a love for the sport, even though it did suck at one point, and it was tough, and there was a lot of perseverance there. I had a love for it, and I had a want to be great, and yeah, Is there one moment you can think of that you said, you know what, and one thing you really switched to become a very successful wrestler? Yes.
What was that?
I lost a very close match, and my coach, I was crying a lot, and my coach looked at me and he said, you know what, Will, you'll be a state medalist one day.
So you've had some failures early on. Now you're a senior. We'll get into that here in a minute, but talk to us about the previous season, how your senior season went for you.
My senior season has been going pretty good. I had a lot of goals this season. One of them was to go undefeated. Obviously, people have goals, and goals sometimes just aren't achieved, but I was able to bounce back from that, from having an opening season loss, and yeah, I was able to pursue through that, and I ended up placing at both districts and regionals, and yeah, so it's been a good season so far, coming back from some goals that wanted to be achieved but were not obtained.
All right, so one of your goals was to get to the state finals, and I want to go back to this weekend at the regional tournament. You won your first match.
Yep.
All right. Second one didn't go in your favor.
No, it did not.
All right, but you had some tight matches, and as we were watching you, you never looked rattled. All right, explain to me, if you will, kind of like this. Your third and fourth match went to sudden victory.
Yes.
So explain your thought process with that to us.
I always trusted my training. I always, whenever I go into sudden victory, I look at my parents. They're always my biggest supporter. Being a religious man too, I always put my faith in what I believe and all that, and I always I think about the people that I love, and that usually can, when they cheer me on, it usually gives me a drive to stay calm and stay in the moment.
All right, so you qualified through to the state tournament, so obviously congratulations on that from everyone here in New Wave. That's a pretty big accomplishment. Talk to us about what are your expectations for this upcoming weekend.
Obviously, it's the state tournament, so there's no easy match there. Everyone has one goal in mind, and that's to be a state champ. So I plan to take this week to get my mind right, to train, not overtrain, to be in good condition, good health, and yeah, just be in the right mindset too. Just pray, meditate, and just be ready mentally and physically for this weekend, because it's gonna be a battle. No match is gonna be easy.
Right, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be enjoyable to watch you.
It should be.
All right, so you're gonna reach the pinnacle of your wrestling career, but you get to go on to the next level.
I do.
So tell us where you're going.
This year I had decided to commit to Cornerstone University down in Grand Rapids, and yeah, I plan to pursue my academic and athletic career there.
Okay, what are you gonna go study there?
I'm going to study marketing.
Marketing, okay, awesome. What drove you to be, or what made you decide you wanted to be a college athlete?
Just a love for the sport, and I knew there was more. I feel like my career was not over. I feel like I had not reached my full potential yet, and so I was looking to chase that potential even farther, and going to college was the next step for that.
What's the one thing of advice you'd give a young athlete who wants to be a college-bound athlete?
I would tell them that hard work is very important off season. Getting in those rooms with those state champs and state medalists. And yeah, just college rooms too, and talking to college coaches too are just very important.
All right, Will, so what's one thing no one knows. Tell us one fun fact about Will Berenbrock.
Everyone thinks I have a really mean resting face, but I can be a nice guy sometimes.
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 Okay, not all the time, but sometimes.
Not all the time, but sometimes.
All right, Will, well, thanks for doing a line lap with us.
Yep.
And thanks for all of us from here in Newaygo. Good luck this weekend at the state tournament, and
Thank you.
Best of luck to you. Looking forward to seeing you down there.